Hello, beautiful spirits. Shakima in the building. I just wanted to stop in to do a quick reading today for my fellow Aquarius buddies. I say fellow because I am a Pisces sun, but I'm actually on the cusp of Aquarius and Pisces. So I'm, basking in the Aquarius energy as well. So this is going to be an interesting one for me as well, to sort of see what's to come for us, guys. And these are going to be general readings, so do bear that in mind. If it doesn't resonate, let it dissipate. If it does resonate, guys, be sure to comment down below and let me know how you were able to utilize the information that I was giving to you to navigate through the week ahead. This is going to be a reading for the 9th to the 15th of July, because Lord knows we're going to need it with this Mercury retrograde kicking off the energies. Venus is doing the most up there with Mars, and the conversation that's being had at the minute is really it's invigorating a new sort of essence in us in terms of our sacral chakra and our creativity and our ability to express passionately. So it's definitely good for us to be able to sort of just take an opportunity to get some guidance and, give ourselves the utmost, clarity moving into this space as well, because I feel like that's what these insights are for, to provide us with some level of clarity. And also the energy, whenever you do actually watch this video, the energy may just be in, resonant with you. It may be of a vibrational match to you, and this is when you're supposed to hear the message, I guess. But yeah, so this is for my sun, moon, and rising Aquarius, and we're just gonna get straight into it, guys. So I'm gonna be starting off with some tarot for us, just to see the past, present, and future on the situation for us. Also, I'm going to be pulling a romance card for my taken Aquarius buddies, my singles, and my my guys in their little complicated situationships as well. I mean, we're all somewhere in this love journey, right? And I'll finally be closing out with a angel answers oracle to just give us a final sort of guidance for the week in question. Okay, so without further ado, let's sort of get everything rolling. So this is all about wish fulfillment potentially for us, guys. This is all about wish fulfillment. What is the divine guidance for my Aquarius buddies for the 9th to the 15th of July? 9th to the 15th. This is interesting because for us, we're actually going to be getting some wish fulfillment. There's going to be action taking place. There's going to be a lot of action energy. And it feels as well that we're going to actually be able to expand on the vision, that natural. So for the entrepreneurs out there, like moi, like myself, you will find that your vision is now going through an expansion process where it's almost like what you thought it was going to be is now expanding beyond what you thought, and you kind of have to just be open to the process and let it do what it needs to so that it can unfold for you. Okay, let's have a little look and see what's going on. Again, you kind of have to be mindful and aware of that lustful energy. Again, this has a lot to do with the fact that Venus is having a conversation with Mars. She's like, I'm sick and tired of hearing you tell me that you love me. Like when we're talking about love as far as it being between two people, it's more of a verb as opposed to a noun. You can only sort of refer to it as a noun if you're talking about a favorite place, a favorite thing, a favorite sport, whatever. Like, I need you to show me the love. So there's a lot of lustful energy in the air. Do bear that in mind, guys. And understand that, the sexual energy is very powerful. You can either choose to utilize the creative energy and create new projects, or you can exert that energy through sexual interaction. The choice is yours. I'm just the messenger. What is the divine? Okay, so there's definitely some restrictions here. What is the divine guidance for my Aquarius buddies for the week of the 5th to the 9th to the 15th? Let's have a little look. So for you guys, I'm seeing that there's a lot of what's the best way that I can put this? It seems like there's been some arguments along the way. I don't think that it's been a smooth process for you guys. It may be some people sort of charging at you with their opinions and wanting to just feel as though they can just, I guess, say whatever the hell they want to say to you type thing. And it feels like you've taken it on board before. Try not to like sell yourself short, because I can see that this person, they have some sort of hold on you. It's like, even if they talk to you like shit, I'll put it to you like this, even if they talk to you like shit today, tomorrow you want to give them your body. You have to bear in mind that you're sending the wrong message to the universe, because if you're willing to give yourself to this person and you know that you're not completely happy with the way that they're treating you, you're kind of saying to the universe, like, it's okay to treat me like this. It's okay for someone to devalue me because I don't value myself enough to be able to make better decisions for myself. I'm not saying cut this person off, because clearly you're not at that place where you're wanting to do something like that. It's not about that just yet. It's just that you need to learn some healthy boundaries within this relationship with this person. Okay? Because what you're going to find is you're going to find yourself being cold and bitchy, and you're going to find yourself acting outside of your character because you're not necessarily happy with the decisions that you're making, but you're putting it on them. Because I'm not going to say that they're not like, they don't have arsehole tendencies. Hell yeah, they do. But there must be something about it that you like, because you keep finding yourself going back to this person. There's definitely going to be some setbacks to your future planning as far as the situation for you and this person. Like, as far as, yeah, there's a lack of teamwork. There's definitely a lack of teamwork with you and this person, especially within the home. You guys aren't necessarily learning your lesson effectively as far as how to build a solid foundation for the home that you guys are trying to create. And there's definitely going to be some setbacks for you guys. There's going to be a lot of harsh communications between you guys. What is the divine guidance for my Aquarius buddies for the 9th to the 15th of July, Spirit? What is the divine guidance? Okay, there's a lot going on for you guys. I can tell that there's been a lot as far as like the communication with you and this person, but let's have a look and see. Make it clear, please, Spirit. What is the divine guidance for my Aquarius buddies for the week of the 9th to the 15th of July? As clearly as you can. Okay. Oh God, we have a ton of cards for you guys. We have a ton of cards. So first and foremost, we have 5 cards. So I'm going to just lay them out so that we can see what is to sort of come with the situation for you. Okay. So what we are getting, what we are getting with the situation, let me just lay them out in a way that I can understand, seeing as this is now a 5-card spread as opposed to a 3-card spread. This is ultimately going to bring you to a place of spiritual recovery. I do want to say that. I do want to put that out there to you. But I can see in the past. So in the past, there's been a breakdown within the family dynamic. There's been a broken home situation as far as the situation with you and your person, right? And it's almost like when that situation happened in the past, it really sort of left you contemplating, okay, maybe it wasn't supposed to be, and you were left feeling sorry for yourself. That's kind of like how I'm seeing it, actually. You were left feeling sorry for yourself, giving the whole worries me sorrow story. No offense, I'm just saying it as I see it, because I can see that it really sort of like left you really sort of depressed about the situation, almost crying and crying and crying. It was really quite sad to watch and see, actually, because I'm seeing a person just really sort of like crying their eyes out, bawling their eyes out, in fact. And you were worried about how it was going to impact, for those of you that have children, how it was going to impact the children, how you guys were going to be able to functionally co-parent after the situation, because it feels like it was a big blow up, but I think that it was appearing to be bigger than what it actually is. What I see for you in the present moment is that it's going to be a slow process for you as far as your healing. It's going to be a process that is going to take you being a little bit more efficient. It's going to take you being a lot more routine, and it is going to require you being a little bit more conservative, especially to do with the finances as well. A little goes a long way is what you're going to have to sort of be working with during this week. And I can also see that it's really a case of you being able to Appreciate the little that you do have, and it really is going to be something that you never forget. Like, that's how I'm hearing it. The thoughts sort of coming to me is like, I'm never going to forget this moment. I can't believe that I'm here. It's almost like you're utilizing it. Although you're tormenting yourself with the thought, you're utilizing it to be able to make sure that you never find yourself in this situation again. Now, moving forward for you guys, what I do see for you guys is that you'll find yourself, because things are going to be a little bit tight for you guys. I do see you guys being overly committed to your work situation. So it's almost like you will find yourself being very much overworked throughout this week. This is no fun. Like, my Capricorn, I'm Capricorn moon, guys, and Capricorn said that I was going to be doing the most as well this week. And also bloody my Aquarius cusp, like, bitch just can't get a break. I just had to put that out there. Maybe I'll cut that, who knows. But yeah, this is going to be a week that will see you be overworked. That's just the best way that I can put it across to you, beloved. It's like, I see you doing the most, trying to get the coins. You do succeed in the end as far as making sure that you get what you need financially, but it does take a lot out of you energetically. And it does allow for you to be able to sort of like build this solid foundation that you're trying to, I guess, maintain. But I think that the foundations of it in itself was actually not as strong as you thought that it was before. In the subconscious mind, I see that you are literally charging forward. You're like taking no prisoners. You're focused on your coins. You're just like, do you know what? If you're not with me, you're against me. And right now, I can't afford to be like on the team that is against me. As much as I love you, as much as I have loved you in the past, like, I really need to focus on you, on myself right now, because focusing on you isn't really putting money in my pocket. It's not putting food on the table for me and my children. It's not making sure that I have what I need for myself. So I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to move forward with what I need to do for me right now, because you're being a selfish little so-and-so. And for that reason, I just know that God's got me, and I'm just going to do what I need to do to make shit better for me and my children and those that have been impacted by your selfish decisions, because that's how it's coming across to me. Again, just calling it like I see it, guys. As far as in the conscious mind for you guys are contemplating your every single step. Like, no stone is going unturned for you guys with this week. Like, you're literally making sure that you are on top of everything as much as possible, and you're at some points you're being a little bit passive where you need to be able to just make sure that you hold on to that coin. Like, I think within the work environment, for some of you guys, you're like trying to bite your tongue, making sure that you're not going to do something to mess up your opportunity to be able to, again, put food on the table. For others of you, you're just not even willing to entertain the dysfunction with this person anymore, your lover that is. You're just like, do you know what? It's okay. Like, you did what you did. You're not even sorry for what you did. It's cool. Like, I see you for what you are now, and I now need to make a decision for myself. So what I'm going to do is focus on me. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for showing me who you are. Deuces. You know? And it's not to say that you're like fully turning your back on this person. It's that you're turning your front to yourself. Like, you're focusing head on what it is that you need to do to be able to be self-sustaining for yourself. Because this person feels like every time you get to a place where things are finally better, this person comes in and then shit gets all shaky all over again, and you're not really trying to continue to perpetuate this pattern and cycle with this person. Okay? So we're going to go into the romance cards and see what is the divine guidance for my couples, singles, and those in situationships. What is the divine guidance for my couples in relationships? Okay, you guys are going to be going through separation. Called it. Like, you guys are going through a separation. There's been a broken home situation, and it's going to take a lot of forgiveness from one, if not both parties, because I think that you haven't been completely innocent in the process as well. You've said some shit, and, you know, even though the other person's actions were less than tactful, you haven't necessarily been able to act like in your best intention as well. Like you've basically like taken yourself out of character by reacting to the situation. The advice, I guess, throughout the separation is to let your friends help you so you don't have to go through it alone, I guess. Yeah, let your friends help you, and overall the advice is to give your relationship a chance. So as bad as it looks right now, you guys are going through the process of learning a few things. You know, the children don't have to suffer long term, but you guys do have to learn what it is that you guys are actually doing that is at the detriment of you. I think that this person, I'm seeing that there may have been some infidelity involved at some point. For some of you guys, it may just be inappropriate conversations. For others, it's full-blown relationships outside of the relationships. I'm talking side chicks, I'm talking side guys. So you guys can potentially come back from it. Not for all of you guys. Some of you guys can come back from it. It's for you to make that judgment for yourself. But for those of you that are willing to give it another shot, make sure that that person is also willing to give it their everything, because they also need to learn from their ancestral patterns of infidelity. That's a cycle that has been perpetuated through their lineage for a while, and it's just overflowed into you guys' relationship because they haven't necessarily taken the time to address it, and it's bled over into the space that you guys are currently sharing together. But if you work on your partnership and let go of your control issues and just, you know, take it day by day, it is going to be something that can manifest over time, but it is something that you're going to have to wait for, you know, the kind of relationship that you want to come into manifestation. So there is going to be a separation period where you guys are going to have to be apart as you process your healing, because there was so much baggage that you guys brought into the relationship and you didn't take the time to unpack your baggage, and now all of that shit is actually coming to surface. So this is what you guys are having to deal with. Okay, what is the divine guidance for my Aquarius buddies that are single for the week of the 9th to the 15th of July, Spirit? What is the divine guidance for my Aquarius buddies? There we go. Okay, so for you guys, I'm sorry guys, there's like literally a little fly thingy. It's like just a moth, I guess. It's that time of the season for them. Insects are always trying to like have conversations with me. It sounds a bit random, but it's true. Soulmates. So for my single Aquarius buddies, you guys are dealing with a soulmate energy. So you're going to be sort of getting someone coming into the space where you're going to naturally have this heart-to-heart conversation with this person. It's almost going to feel like you've known them for many lifetimes, because you probably have. And with that situation, you're actually going to be very flirtatious. You're going to find yourself being openly expressive with this person. It's almost like you find yourself being out of character because you're usually quite shy, but it's almost like this person brings out the little charming side out of you because they're so charming and charismatic, and they get you to explore another side of yourself. So just be open to the process, because this is a soulmate interaction, and yeah, it's not anything that's going to be too difficult in the long run. So for those of you that are in your situationships, the advice for you, my situationship Aquarius, is that this is a time for you guys to retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world and acknowledge that you are lovable and you do deserve love. And with that, you'll be able to call in your soulmate. So whoever you've been sort of working at this relationship with, you guys are going to be able to sort of work at the relationship from a distance. And again, same thing that's happening to those within a couple. It's retreat time, guys. You guys need to disconnect to reconnect. You kind of have to unlearn the old patterns to develop new patterns and bring that into a new relationship, so that the relationship can transcend the negative energy of the past patterns and cycles. Okay? So, time for you guys to retreat and disconnect from the world. Okay? Final guidance for you guys. What is the divine guidance for my Aquarius buddies for the week of the 9th to the 15th? Okay. ask for help from others and communicate clearly throughout the process, and you will find that this all has to do with divine timing. It's saying perfect timing because there's other people's feelings to consider, there's other people's karmic debts and lessons to consider with the situation. There's also other people's ignorance to some of their baggage to consider with the situation. So you kind of have to be patient whilst they go through learning their own lessons as well. And also, you're not as healed as you may appear to be as well, is the actual I guess advice to you. Like, this is also an opportunity for you to learn why you are still having an interaction with somebody that you consider to be this broken, if you're supposed to be so healed. Just want to put that out there. What is the divine guidance for my Aquarius buddies for the week of the 9th to the 15th, Spirit? What is the divine guidance for... Okay, guys. The divine guidance for you guys, again, I don't know what's going on. I'm just grabbing the card because it fell. The divine guidance for you guys is to say no. You know, right now, the romantic side of things isn't necessarily going to be working in your favor, and that's what it's supposed to be. The energies are letting you know that as it is right now, it's not working. That's okay. It's going to give you an opportunity to actually make better on the situation moving forward. Ask for help from others. So, you know, for those of you that may be going through some financial struggles as well, because like I said, I can see that it's going to require you being a little bit more conservative. Ask for the help that you need as and when you need it. Don't be too prideful to the point where you kind of hinder yourself in the process because you refuse to accept help. But the answer right now as far as the romance is no. Right now you're focusing on your own baggage, you're focusing on what you need to do to become whole, and Spirit is supporting you in the process. Okay. I hope that was useful for you guys. I hope that it will assist you guys in being able to navigate through the week in question. Definitely be sure to comment down below. As I said, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you can be kept in the know for when I upload these videos for you guys. And yeah, you know, I am always sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions as per usual. And until next time, beloveds, I shall see you in the next one. Ashe. Mwah.